Three Shreveport police officers are currently under arrest on theft charges after a KSLA investigation. We brought you the first alert earlier this week when a local business owner accused the officers of stealing her property from her vehicle while it was being towed.
And I was like, if you can't call the police to help you, who can you call?
318 Plug has been up and running for about a month, according to business owner Catherine Kennedy. She says her vehicle was parked overnight at Samstown Casino, filled with a shipment of products for her store when it was towed.
I had like in the back of the vehicle a whole lot of short sets and polo, like jogging suits and purses and backpacks and his little jewelry case and a lot of stuff.
Kennedy says the tow truck driver suspected that the items were stolen and called Shreveport police as a precaution. He told her 3 officers responded to the tow call and took the items and encouraged him to do the same.
So he said the police officer lady told him, how about you don't you have a wife? How about you take the green purse? And he was like, no, I'm not gonna take. He said, no, the only thing I steal is cars. I'm a tow truck driver.
Later that day, Kennedy went to SPD to get her property back. She says most of it was missing from SPD's recovery room. But that afternoon, one of the officers got in touch with Kennedy, then came to her business and returned some of the items from the truck. Kennedy shared surveillance video from her business with Shreveport police and...
This is what she took upon herself to steal. And what those shades, the 5 pair of shades.
So these were all things that were in
My truck. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But according to Kennedy, there were still more than $1,000 worth of products missing.
But I feel like I was in a Tubi movie. Like, I'm like, is this a Tubi movie I'm watching? Because all day it was bull crap.
Kennedy says the officer even offered her money for the stolen items.
And I said, well, that's something you could have bought for me, ma'am. That's something you could have bought for me. And she was like, well, she was going to give me $900 Friday.
KSLA was there as Kennedy filed an official complaint against the officer with the Shreveport Police Department. Officials confirmed 3 officers have been placed on leave and are under investigation, saying, quote, investigators are working diligently to review all available evidence, including the video and reports associated with the incident.
I really felt, my heart went out to her because I'm like, this a police officer. This somebody who I look up to and respect. And for her to do that like troubled me a little bit. I had to really pray about that lady last night. But to experience this with a police officer who I utmost respect to the fullest, you can't trust a soul, man.
Shreveport police say they put the officers under a criminal and administrative investigation after our interview with the owner of 318 Plug. The owner told me the officers took hundreds of dollars worth of clothes, purses, jewelry, and sunglasses from her vehicle, and she said one of these officers tried to bring some of that back to her the same day. Investigators say 3 officers were directly involved with the initial toll call over at Samstown Casino. Courtney Jackson, Shanora Gibson-Ross, and Taraji Jones were all charged with theft and malfeasance in office. The business owner says the tow truck driver actually told her that when he called SPD about that tow, the officer started taking items from the vehicle. Now, this is surveillance video from 318 Plug given to KSLA News 12. The owner says it reveals one of those officers bringing some of those stolen items back to her. The owner told us that the officer apologized to her multiple times and offered to pay her $900 for the stolen items. Now, mind you, some of those items, she says, were still missing, so she still hasn't received all of her property, and the owner filed a police report shortly after. Shreveport police said in a statement that they remain committed to accountability and transparency. This case is still underway. We will bring you the first alert as this investigation continues.